while punching out 17 batters as the Brewers took care of the Mets 4-3. He is currently leading the National League in strikeouts. The Cubbies hit 3 long balls as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-3. They now have 5 straight wins. The Cincinnati Reds totaled 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 5-2.
Do you remember a guy named Hisashi Akuma? Yeah, Akuma, yeah, he looked really good.
As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts. The Marlins,
He probably retired, but he was really good for them.
as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 15-1. The Padres sent 3
Well, guess what? Apparently he's like second in Cy Young. You know who's first?
9-5. Joe Panic drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Giants defeated their rival Dodgers.
Your boy Felix Hernandez.
Preston Tucker sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6 as the Astros were winners
Makes
over
me
the
sick.
Rays 8-1. The Orioles put together 10 hits total as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 8-4. The New York Yankees smacked 15 team hits.
So sports, you missed our draft class.
The Royals
We got 2 first basemen
in this one as they beat the White Sox on the south side 9-4. Michael Tonkin got his second W
in
of the
the
season as the Twins took care of the Red Sox 3-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim got 11 overall hits as they bested
high
the visiting
potential.
Indians.
And we got Randall Whitaker, who I think is going to be really good for us.
He went the distance, leading Texas to victory over the Mariners 4-1. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place.
Then we got
same
Jacob
time
Degrom,
tomorrow. Enjoy the game.
hopefully. I don't know who to play just yet after the Mets. I'm thinking the Cardinals before the All-Star game. But that's just me. So we're first in strikeouts. But apparently the Mets are first in ERA. So, what does that tell you about us?
First opened in 2001. There's a look at Miller Park here in Milwaukee. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Taylor Jungmann, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, you see the ERA there. Not anything that's going to jump out, but he has been dependable. He gives his ball club a chance to win.
Murray Leefer heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Mets, first baseman, number 30.
Let's see what we got here. Taylor Jungmann. Apparently he wants to be
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
our ace. Performed pretty well for us.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for
7.2 record, 3.79 average,
Brewers as
or
they begin
3.79
play
average,
here this
3.79
Gotta be
ERA.
considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here in this past week or so.
And taken in out there for the first out. With that, here are Terry Collins' New York Mets. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I really like the way Neil.
Oh, Wilmer Flores is here.
He's
And
had a
Kevin
really
Milwaukee.
nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500. So there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
Neil Walker will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
Under it, Jeanette, and there are 2 away now. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Ryan Braun has always been known as one of those power hitters. He's also got a power arm and can cover some ground in that outfield. Very reliable, plays a smart defensive outfield. Always an asset in any game.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Jeanette.
There we go.
Gets him to retire the side. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. And now the Brewers will get their first cut.
Now we have to go against Jacob Degrom.
He'll be on the mound for the Mets. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, take a look at that whip. Around 1-3, which is pretty much league average. So he's been very serviceable all year long.
Scooter Jeanette stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
The White Sox have been the hell out the Orioles, 14-6.
They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game.
Apparently Adam Eaton has 7 home runs and 5 RBIs in this game. Twins are beating the Red Sox 4-2.
This is the guy. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Smoke toward the hole.
Damn.
Walker's got it. A quick out number 1.
The Astros are beating the Rays 3-0.
Look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup.
Preston Swicker has 2
What's the
RBIs.
key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
This team has to find a way to hit more balls into the gaps and get some big extra base hits. They hit into more double plays than any other team in baseball, and as you know, that's going to take the wind out of your sails.
Austin Jackson will stand in.
Apparently, Austin Jackson decides to want to struggle against lefties, but he does really well against righties as he singles up the middle. Tulo has 19 home runs. Jose Bautista has 18. Kendrys Morales has 17. Edwin Encarnacion has 17. Jose Abreu has 16. That's insane, dude. The top 3 players to have home run. The top 3 leaders in home runs are all from the Blue Jays.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide stepped.
Ryan Braun. Oh, my God, what a play by the right fielder.
Wow. Boy, what a great play there in right center field. You know,
I thought that was a single for sure.
On that play too, because he pretty much stuck the landing, but he's able to make that play.
But Curtis Granderson makes a great diving play, dude. Fuck. Chris Carter has a 5-game hitting streak, 7 for 16, a 438 average right now. On the season, he's has a 240 average, 13 home runs, 43 RBIs.
He's set. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Time for
Carl Dixon's behind the plate.
This one, working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Yeah, you know, I've seen a couple times with Dixon behind the plate where there was some disagreement on pitches up in the strike zone. Seems to be a polarizing spot for him sometimes. So we'll see if that comes into play.
Jackson goes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw.
Damn it.
And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Second inning straight ahead here at Michael Conforto will stand in now. He drove in all 3 of his club's runs in that ball game a night ago.
Yeah, he did. He had a home run.
At least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Steven Strasburg apparently do a complete game. 1 hitter. Not 1 hitter. 1 run.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Had 12 Ks.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind about
Alright, Wilmer Flores, 172, 1 home run, 7 RBIs.
to the plate. I'm gonna swing. No. I'm gonna take it. Oh, well, I better try to at least foul it off. And in the end, he got nothing.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound.
I'll probably be asleep. I'll probably have to tell him I got. I'm gonna play tomorrow
That's not always an
after
easy
work.
play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Stepping in now, Curtis Granderson. As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play.
I don't know, dude.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a
There we
miss
go,
again,
Taylor
so that
Jungmann.
ends the inning.
2-seamer. Strikes out
Down
Chris
in order
Granderson.
go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No. Chris Carter will
Alright,
stand
Chris
in.
Carter.
Getting the start here despite
You got this, man. I'm gonna go use the restroom up the back.
into the windup and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
Corner paint right there. 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, when it's warm like this, you really have to keep the ball down. Try to keep guys from hitting it in the air because it will absolutely carry. That's 2 pitches in a row that were elevated.
Good battle. Count remains full. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And remember, he's coming off a loss in his last start. So if he keeps doing things like walking the leadoff guy, he'll be in trouble here too.
Domingo Santana is set to stand in, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a hit in recent action. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Right on the corner, 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. still have that old school mentality, plays guys straight up. So we'll see how that impacts this game.
Jonathan VR will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, Matt, he just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
In there, strike one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
And he lays off for ball one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Ripped down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
So here's Aaron Hill. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs and 25 driven in. Runners are at first and second with one away. To first, fielded cleanly to Cabrera for one. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from the home of the Brewers, Miller Park.
Yes, I'm feeling. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll shut. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to play Corey. Because my schedule is to 4 in the morning today, 4 in the morning tomorrow, and then the next day it's 12 in the morning, and the day after it's 4 in the morning. And Corey only gets on late at nights.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, one away.
Okay, you can see the game plan unfolding here on Show Track. He gives him a steady diet of off-speed pitches to start off the at-bat until he finally says, all right, enough fooling around with you. Reaches back and just fires the fastball right by him.
Into the box, Kevin Plawecki. Skied into straightaway right. Santana moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Jacob Degrom will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Sent you 2 things.
right there for strike one. You like what you've seen from this guy so
I
far?
sent you my schedule for like the next 4
I like
days.
where
It's
he's putting
brutal,
the
dude.
fastball.
Brutal.
I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Setting him up inside.
Shit, my game against Kawhi might have to be a fair son.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. Martin Maldonado will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
And you know what, guys? It's just not getting a whole lot better for this guy either. He's hitting under 230 over his last 10 games.
And that misses for ball one.
I mean, I talk to Nolan about everything.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles
So
an
it's
hour, a ball and a strike.
like I just let him know like my schedule.
You can see he's getting a little more zip on that
I tell Sen too, so I mean,
That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You can bet they'd love a ball four here. So that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
Strike two called, and it's full 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk.
my team Maldonado drew a walk.
Half of the third. The pitcher, Taylor Jungmann, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Scooter Gennett will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Hard hit ball to second. The second for one. On to first. A double play. Coming to the plate now, Austin Jackson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike two. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat,
damn.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made
Right at the right fielder, dude.
A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. More of the show.
That was annoying.
Murray Leafer will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that hit extends his streak to lucky number 13 now. That's almost 2 full weeks where he's been swinging it.
Neil Walker is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pulled toward right center field. Jackson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. In now, Yoenis Cespedes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
No runs, just one hit. One error in the game for the Mets thus far. He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw.
Damn.
Not in time. He's in there at second. comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a
Got him.
miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
This has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
0-1, here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early.
There you go. My food's done. Come on.
Round up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. He'll come home with it. And
Damn.
not in time as the run scores. Wilmer Flores steps in to try and
Well, we gave our lead.
now with a runner at first.
Well, we didn't have a lead, but we gave up.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at
They
home
broke that
plate.
scoreless. Not the scoreless streak. The tie.
One pitch.
God damn it.
And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to Carter.
Thank God.
Gets him to retire the side. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. On now to... Out in front of it, strike 1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
This is skied into short left center. After it is Cespedes. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 33.
Now to the plate, Chris Carter. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, this guy has thrown a first pitch strike to about 50% of the batters he's faced. He's pitching well, but those numbers could be pumped up a little bit.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much.
I told Gory I'm hoping to play you on the 19th, but we'll
Standing
see.
in now, Domingo Santana. Drilled right back up the middle.
I'm hoping to play Core on the 19th.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
Wait,
Curtis Granderson.
no, I play him the week
Wants to
after.
start off the 5th in this one.
Right fielder, Curtis Granderson.
But like I'm saying,
He
like,
gets ahead here with the fastball.
I have like 4 graveyard shifts back to back to back to back.
With a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway. And you
So like,
now throw anything off.
okay.
The windup and the 0-1.
They don't even have a
Now
TV over there.
swing and a miss there from Granderson. opportunities quickly down here 0-2.
I'm not bringing my TV to work, dude.
In there, they still swing right through them.
And this is swung on and missed by Granderson, and that's the first out of the inning. As Drupal Cabrera is into the box, he was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah.
Into the seats, 0-1.
Anyways, I told Corey I hope to play him on the 19th, but probably won't happen because he doesn't get on till late. And I'm not trying to like. Yeah, I just can't play him like that day. Like tomorrow I'm playing Tulane, I can't play him at all because I gotta work at midnight.
They're all going to be down in the zone. So now you've got the guy thinking he's going to see something else around the knees. Boom. That's when they change the sight level and get that last pitch by him at the letters. Into the box now, Kevin Plawecki. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around.
Let me show you.
Strike one.
Well, on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And I already told Stumpy like I'm not playing on my birthday either.
Carter is up with it. Onto the bag with it is Carter, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go
The 26th?
but they're up 1-0.
Or are you just waiting for it to come out? I didn't hear you. I'll be back. My microwave lasagna's calling me.
Back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Swinging a looper to left. Conforto is there, and it takes just one pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the fifth.
Third baseman,
Aaron Hill steps in now. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
3-1, here it is. On the ground to the left side. Cabrera, great stop. He's up with it. The throw, not in time.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Exceptional effort out there, but that base hit puts the potential tying run at first. Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Into the box, Taylor Jungmann showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
Trying to hold the lead. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
And with one out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put one down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with 2 outs.
So stepping in, Scooter Gennett, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball
one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
And that's the mark of a really good pitcher here. They get just a little bit tougher to hit when they get runners in scoring position.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. The short, hit hard. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he'll reach first safely.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Austin Jackson digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Conforto is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back at Miller Park right after this. Jacob Degrom makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Jacob Degrom.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
If you're a fan of pitching, this has been the game for you. I mean, these 2 guys have both been exceptional so far. Just 2 runs allowed between both of them. Of course, makes the broadcasters awfully happy because this game has flown by.
Standing in now, Murray Leefer. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Oh, and he botches it. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Neil Walker will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. One thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
2-2.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Pickoff move to second, but the runner's back easily. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. On Braun fires a great throw. He's out at home plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Yeah, normally teams have their weakest arm out there in left field, but he says, what? You gonna run on me? Oh, no, I don't think so. He comes up throwing here and nails his man at home.
Here's Jimenez Cespedes. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out after the break. And there, in fact, is Ryan Braun. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Can't quite get around it. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
First baseman.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Carter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
All right, guys, we're going to check this sequence out again on Show Track, but I can guarantee you he doesn't want to see it again. He's got this thing all backwards up there. He looks at the first 2 pitches. Those are pitches he probably should have swung at. Then he swings at the one pitch that's out of the strike zone.
In now, Domingo Santana, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't gonna help.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Flores gloves it, throw in time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still tied 1 apiece. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Michael Conforto will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Oh, and he couldn't help himself there as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's back to 2-1 now.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack, 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
Not me. Maybe once or twice.
Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Wilmer Flores will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A strike, and it's 2-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now hit on a line here to the left, and actually he can't hang on. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Curtis Granderson
Stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Oh, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ballgame and kept his team in the ballgame.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Mets strand one. Score remains tied 1-1. Jonathan Villar will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he's retired 1 away.
Up next for Milwaukee, third baseman,
Aaron Hill steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Bat explodes as this has popped up.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out toward right field. Granderson is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Alejandro De Aza is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Alejandro De Aza.
there. No balls and a strike. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward right center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Well, this ball was hit pretty hard, and he's just hoping to get on base as the go-ahead run. But it kind of hangs up there a little bit too long, and it finds the outfielder's glove.
David Wright will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, David Wright.
In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it'll be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern. You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. And it's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And they got him.
Well, this one hurts. Not only because it cost you an out, but also he was the possible go-ahead run over there. I mean, that's a mistake that's tough to swallow.
Murray Leefer is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And Braun will make the catch, and the inning is over. Mets go down quickly. Still tied 1 apiece. Addison Reed is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Jonathan Lucroy is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game.
Now catching, number 7, Travis d'Arnaud.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Reed's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The second baseman, number 2.
Well, that'll put the opposing team in big trouble as he gets the leadoff double. This game's tied. He's the go-ahead run out there, all pumped up about it, trying to get his teammates fired up as well.
Scooter Gennett digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year. heading out towards shallow right. Granderson is under it, 1 out. Striding into the box, Austin Jackson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only...
Because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A look here, back safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
So as he favors that right leg, it looks like he's going to have to come out of the game. He is coming off on his own power, however, so hopefully it's only a minor injury. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Number 33, Chris Carter.
Chris Carter takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. 2 different locations, but equally effective.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, and boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Kirk Neuenhuis will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Will Smith is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Neil Walker is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitch, and that's usually a fastball.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Walker is retired, and there's 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. So he's had a really nice season so far out of the pen. We'll see if he can add to his total here.
Yoenis Cespedes is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. 1-1, here it comes. Chop foul right at home plate. One out, nobody on. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His third strikeout in the game. And I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beat. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach there.
Michael Conforto is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball misses away here, it's 2-0. Swing, line, drive, that's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a two-out double.
Well, they say nothing's ever safe until that 27th out is recorded, and they've gotten 26, but now a two-out double here in the ninth is going to put the tying run in scoring position at second base, and we're definitely at DEFCON 1 now. They're a single away from letting this game slip away from them.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over.
Yeah, you know that run in the bottom of the 8th turned out to be the difference maker as they're able to hold on here and get this win in a squeaker.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts, and he definitely was a deciding factor in this one.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Brewers win it 2-1. So long from Milwaukee.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Brewers, 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.